Hello guys, my name is Stasey and today I'm filming the video that I promised almost a year ago. You guys always ask me how I do my videos, what equipment do I use, or what app do I use for my editing. So here we are, I'll tell you everything today.
And maybe we're gonna record and edit a whole TikTok.
So let's get started. In this video, you'll see several parts of the whole content creation process, and they are pre-production, production, post-production, and the final one is called releasing or uploading. But you guys also ask me a lot about my equipment, what I use, what I recommend to use if you're a beginner. So we're gonna talk about this too, and I want to start with it exactly. The first one in the list that I prepared for you, of course, is the camera. I totally do not recommend run the closest mall to you and buy the most expensive camera that you found out there. Here's the thing, when you're decided to become a content creator or just want to record the video that I did, it doesn't really matter how good is your camera. It is about ideas, about the stories, about your creativity. So just keep it in mind through all this video when I recommend or mention something that is not free or really expensive for you. It is not worth it when you are a beginner. I started buying my equipment after half a year, and when I realized that I analytically and statistically got a feedback. I saw the numbers in my statistic page on my YouTube or TikTok, and also, of course, I got my mind feedback that I really like this and I want to do this for the whole of my life or just a small part of my life, but in the nearest future. So if we're talking about camera, if you have your own devices such as smartphone that could record videos or iPad or whatever it is, or maybe you just have like a family camera, go grab it if you're allowed to do this and film your videos, be free. If you're recording your videos not with the special apps such as TikTok or YouTube or Instagram that could synchronize your audio in the picture after recording this, you will need some kind of audio resource or audio source. I don't know the word, but just to play your audio that you prepared or maybe download from TikTok, whatever, and play it and
To open your mouth if you need to do that.
So yeah, I just use my laptop where I just download every TikTok audio that I found or maybe created by myself, just put a timer and play it, use my phone to record the videos, and here we are, just film the video. But on post-production, you maybe will need to synchronize the audio, delete the audio that was recorded on your phone, and just add the audio that you download from TikTok. So kind of like that. Then we're gonna to mention the tripod, or I just wrote down this, something that can fix your camera. If you're talking about filming videos with a green screen, your camera totally will need to be fixed. Because green screen is such an interesting thing. The video can become glitchy in like 2 seconds. So there are like two things that are so important for green screen videos, not the green screen. They are tripod, or the thing that could fix your camera or phone, and the next one is lights. Green screen, as I mentioned, is a really interesting thing and it likes to work with the lights. So there I'll totally recommend to buy or to find the source of the light. It could be like a ring lamp for recording videos or TikToks. You can find this on some marketplaces like Amazon or something like that. Or just use your lamp that you have just set behind the camera.
And make it like to give the light on you. I don't know how to explain this.
And the final one, of course, is the green screen. There I have some advices. It doesn't have to be like the most expensive thing that you can find for professionals, because there are a lot of some stuff on Amazon or marketplaces like that, or in the professional shops. I'll totally do not recommend to do that because you don't have the professional studio to accept this kind of equipment. What I'll recommend to do is buy some kind of small version of a green screen. Maybe it could be like a piece of fabric that I have. I'm gonna show you exactly. Mine is just a piece of green fabric, so it's soft. But the thing is about this piece of fabric that sometimes you really have to iron it, because there are like some some things like this. It's not like a classical piece of fabric from fabric shop. It's just from the marketplace and it's called Greenscreen for videos. So yeah, it could be in any form or any shape. Mine is just a square. You can find something like a plastic green screen. It suits you too. It's really important the background to be green or blue. And here we are moving to the next part of content creation. It is the pre-production, of course. It always starts with the idea or the story that you got in your mind. So it doesn't really matter, is it like your own story that you are created or you saw this on another like blogger, TikToker. Of course, some of them could be like really angry on you if you just steal the ideas, so I recommend to change them a little bit and always to tag someone that you take the idea from. Yeah, just write down like credits and tag the person from who you just took the idea. The next what I have here is get ready yourself for the video, and I meant by this like you have to know what you're gonna do. Maybe sometimes you need the script or the scenario, what you're gonna do, some scenes that you want to film. Sometimes you need some acting preparation, because if you have to do really complicated scene, emotionally complicated scene, and you don't want to someone leave in the comments that's it's cringy, it's confusing for the viewers, just prepare your acting before you're filming something. I advise to just feel the character, study the character that you're playing. If you're creating the character, just write down something about this character, maybe his story, maybe his essentials, what differs him from other people. So kind of like this. If you want me a whole video about my acting or my advices in acting, just write down in the comments and I'll do stuff like that. The next we have set equipment, and I have my own like scheme or step-by-step instruction how I set my equipment, and we'll see this later. And of course prepare the background and the scene. I mean, if you're using the green screen, you're gonna cut yourself from the background, so you're gonna put something instead, the green background. There are a lot of options. You can just Google the scenes that you want to do. There are a lot of stuff on YouTube. You just can like do the screen recording from whatever you like, prepare the scene, and then you're gonna cut the characters that you're talking to maybe or watching them, and of course the background. Here we are moving straight to stage number 3 or 2 if you're talking about like content creation. It's filming, just film yourself. And post-production, editing. Here I want to talk with you about software. I have a lot of apps for editing my videos, but I'm gonna name my favorite, and they all are totally free. Surprisingly, you can edit your videos with your phone or iPad. That's like more mobile device, and it's easier to do stuff like that if you don't have like a laptop or PC. Therefore, I recommend iMovie if you have Mac Silicon or Apple iOS. And my favorite one is CapCut. Of course, CapCut, because it's totally free. It have a lot of functions. You can cut yourself from the background right here. You can use the chroma key right there. You can do crazy things with the CapCut, and a lot of content creators use CapCut. So it's the best and easiest editing app that you can find in the world, I think. But if you want something like more professional, there is another one program, but it only suits for people who have computers. It's called DaVinci Resolve. It's all free. You can download it from the official website. I put the link in the description under this video. It's a really good app though. It's almost the professional one. I heard a lot of films are edited with the DaVinci Resolve, and a lot of big content creators use DaVinci Resolve for doing their videos. So it's a great one app, and I do all my videos with the DaVinci Resolve, and maybe in the end add some filters in the CapCut. So the best app in the world. And yeah, we're going to the uploading step, and there is nothing special about it. This is all that I wanted to tell you about some kind of advices or things that you should know before you're gonna start doing the filming and all of the stuff process. So let's go and film our video. So guys, I chose a sound that I want to use today, and here is my preparation process for production. Good evening, beautiful people. So right now we're gonna edit the TikTok that we filmed a couple of days ago. As I said, for editing my videos, I mostly use DaVinci Resolve, so we're gonna use this app for today's editing. I always start doing my videos with creating a new project, of course, so we're gonna press this button, create new project, and then there is important step to set up our project. So all videos on TikTok, shorts, reels are vertical. It's gonna be a vertical resolution, so I press this button and fix the timeline frame rate to 60 because it was frames per second that I was recording my video. Check out your videos, how frames per second was it recorded, and set the correct rate for your video. And then we're gonna just save it. The next step, we're gonna import all of we have, like all of our references, sound, our videos that we filmed especially, and of course the videos that we like take the background or maybe characters. Everything is gonna be in our project, so import the media. So in the final, I basically have around 3 clips. The first one is the video that I filmed. The next one is the actual scene, for example, or the character that I want to take in. Okay, let's name it like the series, the show, the movie scene, the screen recording actually. And the final one is the sound that I was used to record my video. Okay, we're gonna put all of this to our timeline. This is our timeline actually. So I always start with putting in my clip that I was filmed with a green screen. Yeah, there's the sound. Checking it out, everything is okay. Yeah. The next is synchronizing our audio and the video picture. So we're gonna put our sound on the timeline. There is a picture, like this is Stasey. Okay, hello. This thing is that maybe your clip and the audio is like linked. So we're gonna press this little button that linked our clips. So right now it's not linked, and we can delete this one, so it's basically only our sound that we have. And then there is a huge process of synchronizing our audio that we recorded and the audio that we have to save in the end. So it takes time, but you have just to listen. In DaVinci Resolve there is a special function for synchronizing the sound, but I don't really like it because it's like sometimes just doesn't work right, so I just using my ears to do that. So let's do that. Okay, we're done. So then we're gonna delete our audio from our video and just cut the extra that we have. So yeah. So next we're gonna do is cutting ourselves from the background or deleting this like green screen. So what I do at first, I just put this clip like this on this track that is like higher than this, our main track, because this we're gonna add our background. This is right now kind of our overlay. Then we're gonna go on Fusion tab. There is a place where we actually can cut ourselves from the background or add different effects on DaVinci Resolve. Actually, we can build some effects right here. So we're gonna press Shift Space and write down like U, K, and yeah. There is our instrument, our tool that we're gonna use for cutting ourselves from the background or deleting green screen. It's called Alter Care. So we're gonna add this. Yeah, it looks crazy, I know. But what we're gonna do, make sure that it's like selected. There is a little orange frame right here. And then take this little instrument right here, press it, and just cut our background. I'm not doing anything special right here. I just press this, hold this, and our background is removed. I'm gonna go back on my edit page, and here I am without any background. Magic. The next we're gonna do is find the background for me. I'm gonna put my screen recording on the timeline, and I'm looking for the most suitable, the most perfect background for me. Okay, I just found the greatest piece of the video that's gonna be my background, so I'm gonna put this on the main track under me, and it looks kind of like this.
And you're like,
so yeah, it's gonna be like a video under the video. We're almost done, but it looks a little bit like unnatural, and this is about the color difference, because the lights in the actual video, like my background, is so much darker than me. I'm so like white in the different them. So we're gonna press and go to color page, yeah, and just color me a little bit. I'm just gonna use this circle, this one. I just do some kind of color correction, so I just gonna lower my exposure and my brightness all at once. So I use the third one circle, that's called the gain, and this small black line, and just lower the exposure and the brightness of my video as much as I can. Then what I'm gonna do is just remove my pimples and some kind of like not perfect skin that I called it, and I also have like to remove my higher quality that I have, because basically I did a screen recording, so the quality of the video, my background, is kind of spoiled a little bit. So the video that I did is much more higher quality than this. So I'm gonna use this tool, Mid in Detail, and just gonna remove some of the details from me, so I will look like a little bit like movie character. Also, I want to add a little bit of shade, because all the characters like sitting in the shade. And this tool that I always use is saturation, because I'm always so much brighter. That's perfect. Here we can see that the background video is so much smaller than mine. You can fix this like by doubling your video. Just press like Ctrl+C, or just copy and paste the video, or Command+C if you're a Mac, and paste the video. So it's gonna be like two similar videos one by one, but it's gonna look a little bit weird because the video is just repeating. So okay guys, we got this perfect results. It's the actual green screen video, but this scene is actually a full dialogue like this. There is another character who's Dustin, who I'm talking to, and he has his own line right here. So to add in this video like more story and to make this more catchy for other people, I'm just gonna add scenes within other characters. It's gonna be Steve, who was in the actual scene, and of course Dustin, who is talking here. So I just found the piece where they are appearing in this small scene. This is Steve, and this is where it's Dustin talking to me. So I'm just gonna grab these two pieces, hold it, and I'm gonna add new track. I'm gonna press add track. Here is my new track, and I'm gonna add these pieces on this track and just synchronize the audio. For Steve especially, it's gonna be in any piece in this video because he's just reacting here. Don't forget to change the size. You can do this in this toolbar. You can zoom the video, yeah, transform this a little bit. So yeah, I just found the perfect position for these two little pieces of the actual video, and here they are. So it's time for releasing our video that we got. I'm gonna go to page, it's called deliver, change the name of the file. It's gonna be like Stranger Things. The next is location. I'm gonna look for the folder, I'm gonna put my clip. And the next one is the format of the video. it's gonna be anything of this. My video is QuickTime because it was filmed with the iPhone, but yours can probably be like MP4 maybe, or something like that. But usually choose between like QuickTime if you're filmed with an iPhone or iPad, I don't know. And if it's not, if it's like was your camera or Android phone, press MP4. Then it's gonna be a codec. It's a really important thing when you're uploading your videos on the internet, on the social media especially. Codec is so important thing. I don't know how to explain what does it mean, but always choose H.264, or I choose more like better one, H.265. It's the newest one, just. And then just add to render queue and press render all. So yeah, we got complete, our video is recorded, it's edited, and it's actual time for uploading our video. So guys, it's finally my whole process, how I do my videos. I try to show you everything, to explain you everything. So if you have like some questions, you can always like write down in the comments. I will answer. I will do more videos about it. I'm gonna explain things that I forgot to explain or did not explain very well. So thank you for watching this video. As usual, I'm gonna say do not forget to follow me on all social media that I have, and of course I kiss you, I hug you, and see you. Goodbye.